Hi guys, welcome to the channel. So let's talk about Eugene Carroll today and that case. Before I dig into it, I'd appreciate if you like, share, and subscribe. It's a huge boost to the channel and it's totally free. So Bill O'Reilly has torn into Eugene Carroll and she is in a bit of real trouble here. Potentially multiple felony charges, which I am of the opinion that she made all this up anyway. So I feel like good. This is a good thing. She should be held accountable. Let's play Bill O'Reilly and get everyone up to speed because Bill doesn't get like this very often. Let's take a look.
That she had help to the tune of $7 million. And the guy who gave her this $7 million is named Reid Hoffman, who admits he gave her $7 million to sue Trump. Roll him.
So, it is a standard practice. It happens a lot where there's outside funding of lawsuits. We didn't encourage the lawsuit to happen. We only got on board after she'd already filed it and was down the road. So you're not trying to create something that isn't substantive real, that a person isn't really doing. My team looked at it and thought that it was that her voice should be heard.
Okay, sure. How many other voices have you funded to the tune of $7 million? You crank? Now, this guy is the worst. He's not the worst, but he's in the top 5. All right, so he admits that his political action committees funded Eugene Carroll's false accusations, in my opinion, against Donald Trump. He admits it. All right, Ms. Carroll's own counsel now says, yeah, Miss Eugene has now this is great. Her recollection is refreshed. This is her lawyer today. Recollection is refreshed. Well, now the Justice Department's going after Eugene Carroll. And they are investigating money laundering, obstruction, and conspiracy, not to mention perjury. I don't know if she said this in open court or not, but she's in trouble. And she should be. And this is taking place in northern Illinois, the U.S. attorney there. Now, I'm following this day by day. If this woman gets away with this, we're telling the whole world, oh, no.
Sorry about the technical difficulties, but Bill is going to say the R word there, which of course gets the algorithm crazy. And so I thought I'd pull him off there and we would just talk about it for here. So her recollection is refreshed, meaning she is now in front of a Justice Department who's going to hold her accountable. She told the court that she didn't have any help. But Reid Hoffman is now saying, because his butt's is in a sling over this if he lies, so he's not going to lie, that he gave her $7 million. And Bill O'Reilly is exactly right there. Believe me, he's not funding other people who just need to get their voices heard. This is the kind of thing that has my blood pressure up. Because this woman tried to ruin my president. Let me just go over a couple of things this woman did here. Okay, the U.S. Department of Justice launched a criminal inquiry into whether Carroll committed perjury. Allegations of fraud, detractors echo claims made by Trump that the assault never occurred, which that's me, arguing she made the entire story up, seeking attention, political vengeance, or to boost her 2019 book sale, memoir. Okay, let me get to the right here. Okay, so 2 separate federal juries evaluated the evidence and found Trump liable for SA and defamation, awarding her $88.3 million. Now, remember something. In a civil trial, it's the preponderance of the evidence. That's the standard, not beyond a reasonable doubt, but the preponderance of evidence, which basically means if you're a liberal and it's Donald Trump, anything goes. Anything is permissible when you have TDS. Here's what they said. The corroborating evidence, multiple witnesses, including her longtime friends, testified under oath that Miss Carroll told them about the assault immediately after it happened in the 90s. I mean, that is so crazy. I literally don't know how to put that. There is no evidence Trump did anything wrong. There never was any evidence he did anything wrong. In May of 23, a federal jury awarded Carroll $5 million in damages, finding Trump guilty of SA and defamation. And then in January of 24, another federal jury awarded Carroll $83.3 million in damages for the defamatory statements Trump made about her claims. The 2023 trial had legally established Trump was guilty in the civil system. So the judge ruled, get this, prior to the second trial, that Trump's 2019 denials were guilt. They're inherently false and defamatory. The jury's sole task in all this was deciding the financial penalty. That's all the jury was there to do. The judge had already decided. June of 2019, here's what Trump did, by the way. June of 2019, Trump told The Hill in an interview, quote, "I'll say it with great respect. Number one, she's not my type. And number two, it never happened." She's facing money laundering, conspiracy, obstruction, perjury. She's in real legal peril here and very well may end up in prison herself. Definitely, she's going to have a problem. I don't know at this time if the money's been paid out. I should think that it would be still under appeal and that it wouldn't be paid out. But either way, she's either going to have to pay it back or she's going to have to, take nothing for all of her trouble. She just won't get paid if the money is still in limbo, waiting for the courts to go through the appeals process. So I don't know about you, but I am super happy that this terrible woman who, Reid Hoffman is a lowlife, and he pretty much paid for this crazy woman to go after Trump. Remember how many lies she told. The outfit she said she was wearing didn't even exist in that year. It didn't exist till like 5 years later. You guys have heard these details. Anyone on the jury who found her guilty just simply had TDS because there was no evidence. This story is a good conclusion, a good beginning to the outcome. I think that when the federal courts start to look at this, I think Miss Carroll is going to have some real issues of her own. Thought you guys would enjoy this. Have a wonderful rest of your Sunday evening. We'll see you tomorrow. God bless.